I used to spend hours cutting out silences and bad takes from clients' footage. In today's video, I'm going to show you how AutoCut saves me all that time in just a few clicks. As you can see here in the edit page of DaVinci Resolve, I have here an 18-minute client video and I have to bring this to maybe an 8-minute video. I've already added noise reduction to this clip so that I can take out all the noise from the background. As you can see here, I've taken the threshold all the way up and then it's set to speech mode only. Before, what I used to do is if I want to cut out this, I have a shortcut for this one, which is 1. If I hit 1 on my keyboard, it's going to cut the playhead from where it is to the beginning. Now come to this one. If I hit 3 from here and then cut from here and 1, it closes that gap. Hit 3, 1. Hit 3, 1. Let's say I need a J cut. I'm going to come here, hold down Alt, and then move this one to this one, like so. This is a J cut. This takes a lot of time. Let me show you what to do now. If I go to workspace, script, AutoCut, it's going to open up this panel here. As you can see here, you have AutoCut Silence, AutoCut Captions, AutoCut Podcast. All of these, you can use all of these, but the first one, which is the most important one to me, is AutoCut Silence. Click there and it's going to ask you to define area. I need the entire timeline, which is the 18-minute video, so I'm going to hit entire timeline. You can set in and out points from here. Make sure that the audio layer is selected. I'm going to hit validate section. Here is the most interesting part. You see here noise threshold. You can increase or reduce it from here based on the loudness of the background noise or on the silent area. We cannot really tell the noise threshold level. So what do? Calculate by AI. The AI is going to calculate the noise threshold level and it's going to bring us a graph. Quick pause, and if you want to try this tool, there's a link in the description. You get a 14-day free trial, no credit card required. Back to the video. Good. So the AI has set the noise threshold to around minus 41 decibels. You see all these red areas. These are the areas that are going to be taken out. You can even preview it from here. If I hit play, maybe at ×2, let's do ×2 speed and play.
There's a taker here all the time from the sound.
Now let's come down here. It's going to ask you preset. Do you want the cut to feel calm, measured, pace, energetic, or jumpy? Or you can even add your own preset here. Maybe I just use what we just created and hit confirm. It's going to add a preset here. The one I go for is energetic, so I'm just going to hit energetic. Now you can also come down here, remove silences longer than 100 milliseconds, keep talks longer than. You can also click all of these. Now another important part is minimum time between cut. It's always good to turn this on so that the cuts don't feel too sharp. Now you see here silence management. You can either remove silences, keep the silence, mute silence, or remove silences but keep spaces. I always go for remove silences, so it's going to cut them and remove them. Now you see here transition. There you have none, which is just going to cut the silences, delete them with no transition or nothing. However, if you use J-cut makes the audio from the next clip starts before its images appear for a smooth cut. L-cut keeps the audio from the previous clip going after the video has changed. Overlap makes the clips overlap for a few frames or seconds. And you can see here that as I press each one of these transition here, it basically updates here. So this is in real time. It updates here in real time. Check this one out. J-cut, it updates here in real time. I've set mine to about 5 frames. You can come down here and set it to how many frames you want. Let's say 10 frames. If you wanted to use 10 frames, you can use that for the J-cut or the L-cut or the overlap. It's still going to apply. You can just play this, and
usually one's around 40 years old and usually after a few drinks, and it goes something like this.
It's jumping from one audio to another because it is doing the live update. Here you can see the red part are the silences and then the red line is the threshold, which was set at minus 41 decibels. If we are done and you're satisfied with how it looks and how it plays, you can hit cut and delete silences. The AI is going to export this video, cut it, and then boom, you can see here the cuts have been applied. Everything has been applied. Now let me just click here. This is where he touches the mic, so it makes a little bit of noise. I'm just going to delete this one, and then I can close this gap. Good. If I play now, you're going to see that everything moves on perfectly.
There's a take I hear all the time from business owners. Usually one's around 40 years old and usually after a few drinks, and it goes something like this.
Wow, that is a perfect job. You would notice that when the client is talking, they will always repeat themselves, or they'll always take a sentence over and over so that they can get a perfect line, and that will lead us to our next tool. Come here, you see here AUTOCUT repeat. Click here and it's going to open this up. We're going to define our section, which is entire timeline, and audio layer 1 and 2. We're going to make sure we validate section. Make sure that these languages, there are so many languages which you can change from here, but my client is using English, so make sure that you are using English and hit generate. You can also add a reference script if you want, but this one we don't need a reference script, so I'm just going to let it run and then we can see the final product. Alright, as you can see here, AUTOCUT REAPEAT has generated a script. That is the script of what the client is talking about, everything he's talking about, and what you see in red is what is supposed to be cancelled, and what you see in white is what will remain. So you can go through the script and make sure that everything is being cancelled out. As you can see here, these are 4 times the client repeats a single sentence, and you see that the AI has taken out all of them. So you just need to hit cut sequences. Good, it has completed the work he has to do. And if I play it now, you can see that it has taken out all the repeated sentences and everything. Let me just play this part.
What's working now feels like it shouldn't. You're spending more now on ads than you ever have, and it seems like you're getting less of a return. Some of this might be...
Alright, that's a good job. Let's go to another tool that I use from the AutoCut plugin. You go to AUTOCUT Captions, hit this one. It's going to ask you to define your section. I'm going to hit the entire timeline, and I'm going to hit validate section. Now come here. Yes, you know that we already generated a transcript. I'm just going to load transcript from here, and this is it. It has already come. Now this is the transcript. If you want the words to be highlighted like this is another style, this is another style. You can choose any style from here, or maybe search for community presets here. Position and size. I'm just going to hit here position and size. You see here font size, so we might just reduce that to about like so. Yes, maybe something around there. 1 line, yes, should be good. Maximum width, we might bring it down like this in front of the guy, and then Y position, maybe let's take it up. If you want it up here or down here, it depends on you. I'm going to keep it around here. Maybe increase the size again to about here. And you see here platform safeguard. Click here, you will see YouTube, LinkedIn, TikTok. So you can just choose a preset. For me, it's YouTube for laptop. Let's use that one. And you see that it's around the red area, so let me just move it up again to yes, around here. So let's keep it there and let's apply style. Before you apply this one, make sure you click on edit captions, go through it, and make sure that anything you don't want is not on it. If there is a spelling error, you can correct that and then hit save. That's going to save it, and then you can hit add captions. It's going to just take a little bit of time and add adjustment layers. Shout out to AUTOCUT for sponsoring this video. And if you want to try this tool, there's a link in the description. You get a 14-day free trial, no credit card required. Alright, the captions have been completed, and this is what we got. Let me play this for you.
There's a take I hear all the time from business owners, usually ones around 40 years old.
You can see how this tool works. You see that the text is highlighted as he speaks. You can go through this tool and use maybe AUTOCUT Podcast to easily edit podcast videos. You can add B-roll from Storyblok, and you can create chapters for your YouTube videos. There are so many things you can do with this tool. Shout out to AUTOCUT for sponsoring this video. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.